More crowded classrooms and fewer adults to help students. Portland Public Schools again planning budget cuts for the next school year. This is KOIN 6 News at 6. I'm Mia Villanueva.
And I'm Ken Body. Those cuts would come unless the legislature gives more money to public schools. Tonight, Portland Public Schools starting to hold a series of community listening sessions to find out what the public wants the schools to do to save money. Our Lisa Balick is live in North Portland at Harriet Tubman Middle School, where one of those sessions is just starting. Lisa?
Yeah, that's about to start, Ken. And there's also one at McDaniel High School. There'll be two more tomorrow night. I'll tell you about that in a moment. But there is a lot of concern. This is still months away from the school board making a final decision on the money. But right now, very early on, the district is saying, look, we're going to have to cut $50 million, and we want to start telling parents how it could affect the kids in the classrooms.
This time we're seeing these cuts deeper than we've ever seen.
Cutting close to 300 jobs is about 5% of the Portland schools workforce. Some cuts would be to currently vacant positions or retirements, but those cuts would be felt in classrooms, from larger class sizes in middle and high schools, fewer offerings, and kids not getting in-class help they need with fewer teachers, fewer counselors, and support staff. The largest proposed cuts are at elementary schools, the district moving towards more blended grade classrooms.
I want the district to look into central office, to look into non-student facing positions, to try to make up some of those funds, because right now it feels like the majority of the cuts are coming off of the backs of student facing positions when those are the ones we need to save. So we're encouraging educators and families to engage in those listening sessions.
The district is planning to make dozens of job cuts at the central office, but most of the cuts would be in the schools. Why is this happening? PPS says there are fewer students and rising costs. Reasons it's short $50 million for next year. The timing of the announcement comes as the state legislature, which controls state and federal school funding, is about to start a session.
First, they can decide to use the state emergency fund for education that gets replenished every year to help offset some of these costs. They can also close the corporate tax cut loopholes that we have.
Now it's the community's turn to react and make suggestions of where they think the district can save $50 million.
Now, keep in mind there are two more listening sessions tomorrow night. One is at Cleveland High School, the other at Ida B. Wells, both at 6 p.m., open to the public to hear what the district is saying and really to get input from parents as to how do we close this budget gap? Are there some other things that we can look at before we make a final decision sometime in the spring? Back to you.